I was living in Salt Lake at the time, and I had gone to South Salt Lake to have dinner with my folks. After we finished dinner, I needed a ride back up to the clubhouse, and my mother gave me a ride because she knew if she didn't, I would hitchhike, and I got all over Salt Lake doing that. I got up to the clubhouse. We pulled out in front of the house, and my mother, you know, I was kissing her goodbye and telling her, "Well, I'll see her later." She says, "Well, this is the clubhouse then," and I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Can I go in?" And I stopped for a second. I said, you want to go in? And she said, "Yeah, I want to go in there." I said, "Well, let me go see." And so I got out of the car. I went into the clubhouse, just walked through the kitchen and into the living room, and guys were just strewn on the couch and around the living room. And I said, "Hey guys," they said hi to me, and I said, "My mom is out in front and she wants to come in." And I waited for this response. They all kind of said, "Oh, sure, of course, absolutely." And so they started putting away some things that Mom shouldn't see, that police shouldn't see. But then I went back out to the car, and so I got her. She parked the car, and so in she came, my mother with her little purse on her arm, and she went through the kitchen and through the living room, and stood there. And here are the guys on the couch, and one by one, they reached up and they shook her hand. And you know, said, "We're glad you're here," and everything. And she says, "Well, it's nice to meet you." And they visited for a few minutes, and then I escorted her back out to the car, and you know, kissed her goodbye. You know, and "I love you, Mom." We had such a great relationship. We understood each other. We had an understanding. But when I went back into the house, the thing that they told me was, "Why wouldn't we want to do that? We have moms too."